Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a series I'm probably gonna call Steam Cleaning, in which I go through the Steam library, see what games I do have that I haven't played, and try them out. So this is a game by the name of the Westport Independent. Uh, the title screen, which I was not able to capture, said that I don't know. Can we get that? Actually, can we get that back? No, we can't. Said that it was a game about newspaper censorship. So bright things. So, well, let's start. Game will be saved automatically between each week. Okay. So it's a turn-based system. I'm gonna guess. Oh, it's an automatically cycle. By the way, I have no experience with this game. Oh, this is a work of fiction. It's blah 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 blah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Message from the loyalist government. Okay. The Public Culture Bill, May 1949. Yeah, okay, I get it. This is 984. Approved of independent media outlets. Guidelines for independent media outlets to follow. That's not draconian at all. Uh, mandatory for mandatory for independent media outlets to join the Loyalist News and Media Associate. Okay, that's just LMMA, really? That's just terrible. I'm sorry, that's just terrible. What is your responsibility until the bill comes into force? Do not print deceitful content that may harm the appearance of our country. Do not print. Oh my god. Okay, so basically, yeah, be government mouthpiece. Okay. First, let's second read through the article out improper content. You can change the headlines. Okay, so you can censor things. Okay. Westport Independent. Week 0. Okay, so they're 12 turns. Well, they're either 12 or 13 turns. Because I'm assuming that when the public culture bill comes out, that's game over. Okay, you've got mail. Great. Dear editor, Phil has been putting up more loyalist propaganda in the office. You know I can't stand this shit, so I decided to pull it down. It should be on your desk together with this note, Frank. Okay, so we're the editor. How second is no. Frank Phil. Okay, so Frank. Frank's rebel. Phil is loyalist. Julie is half rebel. Anne is half loyalist. Okay. What's this propaganda? Propriety, loyalty, morality. Oh, see, it's down here. These are the basis of a civilized society. Loyalty, morality, and propriety. Okay. I mean, that's not even a good. Okay, sure. It's not even a good slogan. The public culture bill has been passed. Okay, week 0. The people's opinion. Okay, so we can shape people's opinion because we're in the media. Right now, it appears this is the loyalist symbol that we saw earlier, right? So it appears that most people like the loyalists, like the draconian government right now. And this is, I'm guessing like full on just anarchy. Uh, is there a specific goal, or do we just shift people's opinion? I don't know. A loyalist suspicion. I'm assuming if we try to move this rightward, uh, this is gonna skyrocket, and we're probably gonna get executed by firing squad or something. And popularity, north, west, east, south. Are these? I'm gonna guess that these are regions. And probably like different parts of the country have different beginning loyalties, I'm gonna guess. Or maybe different parts of the countries care about different things. I don't know, let's just get started. Okay, tutorial article number 1, censoring. Of the game's main mechanics is censoring articles. You do this by clicking on paragraphs that seem inappropriate. When censored, that content won't be shown to the public and will affect neither their opinion nor the government's suspicion of you. Okay, so if it's censored, nobody sees it. Okay, including the government. You can also change the headline by clicking on it. Different headlines can change the portrayal of an article. Okay. Welcome to the extraordinary and amazing, soon-to-be Game of the Year winner, the Westport Independent. I believe this game came out in 2016. So that's that. This part is about it's about your employees. When you're when you've censored an article, it needs to be transcribed. To do this, put it in one of the name folders, the bottom right. So yeah, that little folder we saw. I'm playing this windowed right now, and I'm recording using suboptimal software. So sometimes the cursor will just go out of screen, unfortunately. The employees all have different opinions, and they'll be discussing how you run your paper. They also have their lives to protect, so don't blame them if they don't wish to follow you into death. That gets censored. Okay, what's this? Loyalist government pursues harsher actions against suspected rebels. Or loyalist government attacks the privacy of civilians. This is just these two? Okay. I don't know. Let's be edgy. Let's go against the government. Okay. Forum has passed that will hasten the arrest of rebel supporters. The reform consists of exceptions in various privacy laws, allowing police to expedite search warrants. Most of these exceptions apply to ex-criminals or relations to rebels. So apply to who have just... Okay, so let's not talk about ex-criminals. Consists of exceptions in various privacy laws, allowing allowing police to expedite. That will hasten the arrest of rebel supporters. That will hasten the arrests. I think we should probably censor that. Even though it now makes no sense, because the reform consists of exceptions. It's like, yeah, what reform? But it now makes no sense, but sure. Text the privacy of citizens. Who should we assign this to? I'm not going to send the tutorial articles. They just make no sense. Oh, okay. So because it was such a rebel article, Anne doesn't want to write it. Well, tough luck, but okay, I'll remember that. What is this? New bill has been passed, forces independent media outlets to shut down. Okay. Public culture bill that the government presented last year has today been passed. The purpose of the new bill is to stop the creation and distribution of incorrect and improper content. It will force independent. Okay. I'm guessing I want to cut that and just say, oh, it'll force independent media outlets. Let's look at employees. Okay, so they each have their own loyalty suspicion, loyalist suspicion levels. Given that Frank is the highest, I'm gonna guess that the loyalist suspicion for each of these employees is Oh, the 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 party's suspicion of that employee, not, how likely they're going to spy on me. Oh, and there is a bio for each of them. Okay. Well, I'll give that to Julie. Yeah, and she didn't complain. Okay. So, and moderately pro-loyalist is a parent, lives by the Eastern Factories. There you go. That's the region. You know. So the Eastern Factories are probably somewhat pro-loyalist. She is married, went to community college. Comfort, okay. So probably whether they're gonna uh, tell on you. Lola's suspicion is probably whether they're gonna get shot. An opinion is just their personal opinion. I'm not sure. Maybe that can change. I don't know. Frank lives alone, no college education. Also lives by the Eastern Factories. Okay, so maybe it's not a pro loyalist zone. Opposed the loyalists before they came into power. Okay, so we're gonna have to protect this guy because yeah, the loyalists, the party already doesn't like him. uh, Phil Phil is went to private college. Okay, so he's rich as all hell. Lives with disabled brother. Oh, that's nice. Lives in the Western districts. Okay, and is a loyalist supporter. Known for having doubtful opinions of the government. So this is slightly this is slightly pro-rebel. Uh, Known for having doubtful opinions of the government. Went to community college. Worked abroad. A freelance writer. Also, we don't even know where she lives. Uh, so it seems like it's kind of like the working class that doesn't like the party, whereas like the rich and powerful like the party. Okay. Center print. Yeah, sure. The other two are just Tory articles. I've never been a big fan of the loyalist government, but the public culture bill is even worse than I expected. Frank, so this is the most pro rebel guy. Phil, don't blame it on the government. Blame it on yellow journalism and the blatant lies that some newspapers post these days. There's nothing good about him as public. Uh, yeah, media power, blah blah blah. Okay. Or are you gonna start like telling, like having backroom gossip on me if I lean too much one way? Okay, so the northern suburbs are that's the loyalist stronghold. We're not popular there. We sold no papers there. Uh, we sold some papers in western districts. We're a little bit popular there. They're pretty pro party. These are, yeah, the eastern is relatively pro party, uh, and then the southern docks. Oh, the northern suburbs, the districts, the factories, the docks. Yeah, so I mean, you can even see by the backgrounds, like these are the working class people. Only slightly pro rebel. Okay, so there's a lot of work to do, is what you're telling me. Yep. Okay. 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 Yep. Yep. Okay. +7 overall. Okay. I'm guessing this only goes up to 100. So I might get shot. Your paper's total popularity. It's not that great. Got mail. What's this? The public culture bill is for your own protection. In a world controlled by the media, the loyalist government will stop at nothing to protect the people from frivolous lies and irresponsible gossip. Is this a veiled threat? Which is okay. Wow. Okay. So that's economic news. Oh, that sounds like something I can spin. Man defends teenager police officer presses charges. Cut. What is the act? No, no, no. Look, pulled the officer away. No, 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 no. Not pull the officer away. It's just like witness some act and tackle the teenager. And now some innocent person and a teenager have now been arrested. Good stuff. I'm sorry, but yeah, people might not like you particularly much. I mean, like the party. But you know, they want me shot too, so it's fine. Uh, okay, fine. We'll have the gossip. Movie star writes biography, calls it my lonely place in greatness. Yeah, so this is just gossip. We're gonna give this to Frank, so that he has something to write. That that won't have him shot. Uh, and we also have to manage our own suspicion, probably. Westport State Prison to make it easier to handle criminals. Okay, so we're gonna criticize their cell size. Plans to double its prisoner capacity, both easier and cheaper. I don't think I have to censor anything there. Yeah, Phil, have fun. Wait, Phil likes it. That's a problem. Wait. Okay, well, how is this pro party? How is this pro party? I didn't get it. Plus double. What? Just they're smaller cells. I mean, does that work? No, Phil. Okay. Damn it. Single reported stumps. Stay silent about potential kidnapping of a small rebel group. Nope. Yep, we're not making that. Yet the claim investigation is still ongoing. Okay, Anne, be pissed. Damn it! I'm really bad at being a propagandist. Can't say I'm happy about the way. Yeah, they're shit talking me. Is spreading anti-police propaganda. What you mean? What I mean is how we feel like acceptable journalists when we glorify criminals and their accomplices. Well, if the officer shouldn't... man. I suppose it's vandalism. I suppose I am opposing law and order. Oh, you can see, yeah, opinion shifts. That's nice. Which is, we saw a lot of papers in the Western District, so it's surprising. +6 revolt. Oh, they want me shot more. Our popularity has not increased that much. Okay, what's this? Dear, oh, here's the actual threat. Here's the threat. As you're probably aware by now, when we were finally able to stop the notorious Northern Herald from spreading their lie, use the same agency. So, Oh, okay. No, this is just advertising. Okay. We'll be keeping a close eye on you for the time being. Okay. I mean, you already are. Dear editor, as the fat piglets of Westport are too busy stuffing their faces with government-sponsored treats to tell the difference between innocence and guilt, we're going to start having some pleasant shouting parties outside their barns. We've already held our first one. We invite you and anyone else you know to our second event next week. We've got to reach those porky ears at some point. Your friendly rebel neighbor. Yeah, I'm not going to trust that. What's this? As tyrants go, so does the need for civil disobedience. Okay, so this is rebel propaganda. Okay. This is a good one. The the public culture will claims its first casualty. There you go. Now that's a headline. After almost a century of publication, releases final issue. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Make him sound terrible. All right, Phil. Yep, you're doing it. Have fun. Movie star divorces 8 wife. Who cares? This is the Frank article. uh, divorces 8 wife have cost about 3 million, whatever that is. Uh, I mean, 3 million back in 1949 would have been a lot. The marriage lasted for 2 years, making it one of the star's longest lasting relationships. Okay. You see, I don't really care if Anne and Phil get killed. I mean, like, they're casualties of the cause, which is okay. Government blames robbery on rebellion. Last night, a number of delivery trucks entering Westport were attacked. According to testimony, a group of masked individuals intercepted the trucks at a customs checkpoint. That doesn't sound very. Empty the trucks, leaving with their contents. A number of delivery trucks entering Westport were attacked. We have to put that in because we have to make it seem like the state is just blaming everything on the rebellion, right? Uh, Friending the drivers, the men emptied the trucks, leaving with their contents. I don't like that. Uh, Intercepted their trucks at a customs checkpoint. That makes them look incompetent. That just makes like the police look incompetent, right? I don't know. And that's a problem. If you're not complaining, that's a problem. Uh, okay. Are you complaining now? Damn it. Uh, Maybe this just isn't a good article. Okay. Mercury found in fish from the southern docks. Oh boy. Shipment was confiscated. Still below lethal limits. Yeah, but it's mercury. Jeez. To avoid purchasing fish from the southern docks. This makes the party just sound really fair. I mean, the southern docks is, they're our guys, right? We can't make them look bad. Even if they did have mercury in fish. God, I feel like a sellout. Okay. Quick, some give me some anti-government stuff. Uh, Protesters outside police station in protest. No, 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 no. We say there are 300 people in protest and there were arrests. That's what we say. Don't like it? Good. Of having connections to violent. Yeah. The Vol rags are Rami Vol. The vile rags. Only big business appears to be. Big business appears to be pro-government. So, what you think, Julie? Okay. Proceed to layout. Okay, so in order to kind of reduce our uh yeah, okay. Yeah, can I? No? Okay. So in order to reduce our suspicion, because I'm imagining like people don't read to the fourth page of the paper. They just read the headlines, right? I'm imagining that we should probably just put in like useless celebrity news. Turn to the next page, previous page, it's marketing. Yeah, see that's a lot of celebrity, whereas if you compare that to claims its first casualty, that's still quite a lot actually. But I'm assuming that the further down it goes, the more impact it has, and we have to make sure we don't get executed. Industrial and crime news. Move on to marketing for different districts. Okay. Oh, and they tell you which things they're interested in. Okay. I mean, what do we have the most of? Industrial and societal. So, okay, so there are about 75,000 people in the northern suburbs. Uh, the main industries are the government sectors and legal bureaus. Yeah, of course they like the government. Good lord. Uh, article preferences. They like the celebrities. They like the industrial. So they're the rich folks, right? The upper class. Yeah, yeah. Background: the upper class district of Westport has very few inhabitants, but those who do live there have more money than most of the people of Westport could ever dream of. About 150,000 people. So twice? Yeah, twice. Uh, Main industries, cafes and restaurants, bureaucratic agencies. I mean, I kind of like this place until they put in bureaucratic agencies. They like crime, they like celebrity. Uh, okay. Uh, the middle class. Okay. Well, is smaller and wealthier than the east. Okay, so yeah, it's just going down, as I suspected. It is not as wealthy nor as small than the northern suburbs as the northern suburbs. That's a typo. Eastern. Okay. There are 225,000 people there. That's 150. Yeah, another 75k. Main industries. So heavy industries, steel mills. So this is like factory. Yeah, this it's called Eastern factories. Yeah. So this is factory country, working class, right? Industrial part. Yeah. And also the dirtiest. The people who live here has it pretty harsh. Have it pretty harsh, please. But at least almost everybody has a job in the factories to support their families. Oh, it sounds like old style Rust Belt. Not anymore. And they like industrial and social. Well, of course they like industrial. They're factory workers. The Savage Dogs, they like crime and societal. 300,000 people there, another 75k. The main industries there: shipping and logistics, and fishing. Well, I mean, I guess it is the dockyard. The slums. Maybe the dirtiest part of, but the Severn Docks is by far the most run down. Unemployment is high, homelessness even higher. Oh geez. Despite this, a little over half of Westport's population lives here. So this is basically what this so this is like I don't know what's a good allegory. Uh, so if this is like Manhattan, then this is like New Jersey. I might have to cut that out. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Um. We've just started spreading some propaganda though, and we do have quite a lot of celebrity, quite a lot of industrial. So we're gonna spread, you know, 30%. I mean, the Eastern factories. This is where we're gonna get our money. Uh. Just looking at the bars, it just doesn't look like we have a lot for the Western districts this time around. So we're gonna put in like 10% for the Severn Dogs. I mean, they don't need much convincing. They already hate the government. Uh, and then something like that. The Workers Magazine. Does this change? It'd be amazing if that changed. Like if you were pro if you were pro government, that you could that you would have, like a different headline, because we're kind of fighting for the working class, aren't we? I mean, we're fighting for the unionists. Okay, so publish. So I've been lost here when I left. The city was split up between a bunch of small gangs at each other's throats without the power to seize control. Yes, yet now the Valregs, yeah, that was the crime group. They're running things. You can thank our last administration for that. Was the last administration really that bad? I mean, they did permit like mercury in. I'm starting to feel like I chose the wrong side. They introduced harsher customs, regulations. The gangs all started to fall apart one by one. Oh, I see. So basically, the cyber dogs were always shitty. They were always shitty. Now it's just shitty in a different way. were around before that running. Yeah, but docs. Smuggling experience worked great with the new regulations, and they were able to take over most of the other collusion.